For veterans returning home from serving our country, things can get complicated. Maybe they're looking to start a new career, or maybe they need to address medical issues for them or their family. The sad reality is all of these processes can become confusing and time-consuming, sifting through documents and tracking down information. Well, through a unique partnership of service providers and cutting-edge technology, things are getting a whole lot easier. Joining me today are Chad Baker, the brand ambassador with the Veteran and Military Support Alliance, and Eric Johnson, the director. Welcome to Historic Studio D.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
So what made you tackle such a huge undertaking?
So we, as VAMSA, saw a need on the Eastern Shore that a lot of veterans were having to travel far to get to Baltimore, Maryland for the VA. So what we did is we thought, what better to educate staffs for medical clinics and lawyers and all the other places to do it right here on the Eastern Shore, so that way we can help veterans here instead of them having to go across the bay.
So what kind of services does VAMSA offer?
So we offer a host of services, and one of the things that I like to say up front is what makes us unique is that all of our services are free. So, and a lot of the work that we do is in VA claims, disability claims work. It's a very tedious process, and there are a lot of what we call claim sharks out there that will literally say, okay, if your claim is successfully adjudicated in 2 years, then you get 2 years of back pay. You could end up with a windfall of 30, 40,000, and there's claim sharks out there that will say, we're going to take 60 or 70% of that. So we do that entire process for free, along with social support systems, support groups for combat PTSD.
So one of the most fascinating things I want to learn about from you is the Vet Mentor AI program.
So Paul Holinsky, he's the CEO and founder of Vet Mentor AI. He is a Marine, don't want to say former Marine of 8 years. He got out. He's from Ellicott City. The platform is very, very interesting. It is made for the veteran that really isn't looking to have their life savings dumped into a lawyer. But it's really, really cool because it goes from the start of the claim, which is the initial part of the claim of actually talking to an avatar, to be able to actually explain to the avatar what their issues are, secondary problems, and it kind of spits out like a pretty detailed report. What Vet Mentor AI is to do is to help the claim be stronger in the process from the beginning to the end. So we do the claims process. After we do the claims process, we can go into, which is the really cool part about this, is veterans have what they call a CMP exam, compensation and pension exam, where you have to go to a doctor and you have to basically go there. You have what they call a DBQ, which basically lists out 15 to 20 questions. What it does is it allows you to actually sit in front of an avatar in front of the meeting for the first time before you actually go to the doctor. And the one thing it does is at the end of it, it actually helps you explain. It explains to you what you should be saying because they already know what you did for the first part of the claims process. So they're trying to help you. Because a lot of veterans, you know, they're nervous, scared. They've never done it before, so it's their first time going through. So the cool part is it's just 100% the whole Vet Mentor AI platform is for that person to be able to sit at home or a place like VAMSA to come in and actually, you know, have one of us sit down with you, help you out, or you can sit at home, do it. And the cool part about it is we know Paul, so if you have an issue, we can always call Paul and just have him, you know, help you get through the process.
Pretty wild.
And if I can add, so a couple key things that we want to make sure we stress to our community of military service members, vets, their families. When we use this tool, it is using what they call enhanced AI. You've heard the term open AI. So with enhanced AI, it's going to scrub the internet for real-time VA policies, things that have been academically produced, or journal articles by doctors who have studied different medical conditions, behavioral health issues, and what they believe it's tied to. So we don't have the time to strengthen claims that we helped write with that valuable information. It also generates what's called a nexus letter. You could send that to the doc, and docs don't have a lot of time to write letters in the private sector or in the government sector. So you give them this draft letter, and they are able to just tweak it, make it their own, and it directly ties the veteran's condition, the impact on their life, their home, their job, and then ultimately why the physician believes it's connected to their military service. So we scrub every step of the way. We don't charge for anything. We are taking the training on it this coming Wednesday. So for veterans out there that are hearing this and you're interested, just bear with us as we get the training. And our primary catchment area is the Eastern Shore. So if anybody reaches out to us from outside the shore, we'll certainly do our best to help, but we're eager to get started here on the shore.
Very good. Well, thank you, Chad and Eric. Thank you so much for joining us here in Studio D. Appreciate it.
Thank you.